Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. Let's see. Fundamental by the day from the night of the seasons of the year. Okay. Verse 15. And let them be light in the firmament of the heavens to bring light on the earth. And it was so. Then God made two great lights, and the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and he made the stars also. God set them in the firmament of the heavens to bring light on the earth, and to rule over the day and over the night, to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw it was good. So the evening and the morning was the fourth day. Then God said, let the waters abound with an abundance of living creatures, and bring birds flying above the earth across the face of the firmament of the heavens. So God created great seas, creatures, and every living thing that moves, then with which the waters have turned the page now. Abundance according to their kind, and every winged bird according to its kind. God saw it was good. And then God blessed them, saying, be fruitful and multiply, and fill the waters of the sea, and let the birds multiply on the earth. That means according to humans too. It means humans too. It don't mean it has to be about birds, but he would want you guys to want the people to multiply, to have children, to plant the earth. See, and God blessed them, saying, be fruitful, multiply, and fill the waters of the sea, blah, blah, blah. So the evening and the morning was the fifth day. God saw that the earth bring forth the living creature according to its kind, cattle and creeping thing that, and beasts of the earth, each according to its kind, and it was so. And God made the beast of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and every creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw it was good. Then God said, let us make man in our image, according to our likeness, and then have dominion over the fish, over the sea, over the birds of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, over every creepy thing that creeps on the earth. And God created man of his own image. Read this again. God created man from his own image of God. He created him male and female. He created them. Me saying that there's no man, there's no woman to woman. God created man and woman, so the women can multiply with children. That's what he's saying. That's a good boss to have. 28. Then God blessed them, and God said to them, be fruitful and multiply, fill the earth, and subdue it, has dominate the man over the fish of the sea, over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. And God said, See, I have given you every herb, every yields seed that which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed to it shall be for food. More likely what he's saying there on now, just in case if you guys don't understand that, he would want you to any fruit or any tree, he would want you to eat off of it. Also to every beast of the earth, to every bird of the air, and to everything that creeps on the earth, in which there is life, I have given every green herb for food. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and indeed it was very good. So the evening and the morning was the 6th day. And the 7th day he rested. After he made all that stuff, he finally rested. Man, that's a lot of stuff that he have done. Even man can't do it. Let's see. Okay, chapter 2. Thou was the heaven and the earth, and all the host of them was finished. And the 7th day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the 7th day for all his work which he has done. Then God blessed the 7th day, the Sabbath, because it is he rested from all his work which God has created and made. This is the history of the heaven and the earth when they have created, in the days that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens. Before any plants of the field was in the earth, and before any herb of the field was growing, for the Lord God created had not caused it to rain on the earth, and then it was no man to till the ground. Wow. But a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground, and brethren, there's how I say it, into the no skill and breath of life, and no man become a living thing. The Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he has formed. Wow. If you guys think about that, that's a lot right there. That's a lot what he did. That was a lot what he did. And out of the garden, of the ground, the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the And out of the ground of the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of God, of good and evil. Wow. That's something crazy there. Let's see. Now river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from there is parted and become 4 riverheads. The name of the first is Payashan, something like that. It was the one which skirts the whole land of Haney, I think I say it, where there was gold, and the gold of the land is good. Be doing in the oxy stone all there. I don't know if I'm saying the names right, but I'm trying. The name of the second river, Jehol, is the one which goes around the whole land of Cush. I think I say that. The name of the third river is Hikil, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce some of these names. And it is the one which goes towards the east of Asrana, something like that. The fourth river of the Euphrates. Then the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden, Eden to tend and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, "Oh, of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, you shall not eat. In the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die." You know how this story's gonna go. I already know how this is gonna go, Betty. I'm not gonna tell you yet what it is. Yep. And the Lord said, "It was not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper compatible to him." Out of the garden of the Lord, God formed every beast of the field and every bird of the air, and brought them to Adam to see which he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature that was in living creature that was its name. So Adam gives name to all the cattle, to the birds of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper compatible to him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept and took one of the ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. Then the rib which the Lord God has taken from man, he made into a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, "There is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. We shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother, and be rejoined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. and they were both naked, the man and the woman, the man and the wife, and were not ashamed. Wow, that's a lot to think about right there. That's the first 2 chapters of Genesis. If you guys want me to do more, I'll be doing more tomorrow. I'll be doing one tomorrow, and then I will not do another one until probably Friday. So I hope we can get some viewers, some watchers, I hope, and to watch this, see how the sun is setting. It's beautiful. That's all I think about right there. Right there is a lot right there to read. But if you wanted me to read chapter 3, I need viewers. I need people to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. Baby out.